Hey guys, so I'm cooking okra today. So I'm going to cook some of this okra. Look, I got two more. I'm going to chop those two off. And then I'm going to chop all of these greens. These are broccoli greens and they're not doing too good. I took all the broccoli off of them, see? In these spots. Nothing's really growing back. So the only thing that's growing, let's see, right there. The only thing that's growing is this. So I'm going to just cut all of these leaves and make some greens. I have some turnips and I'm making some black-eyed peas with okra. Probably make a little rice and maybe some cornbread. So let me chop these. So I'm just going to chop these. And then I'm going to get some seed ready. Just going to chop all these, not all of them, but I'm going to take quite a few. So yeah, so we're just going to put those turnips in there. Okay guys, so these have been soaking for about 15-20 minutes. I put the okra in there with them. So what we're going to do is the really good ones, some of these leaves I'm just going to tear off and put to the side. But the really good ones, we're just going to take those leaves off of those stems. I'm putting these in the pan. And if the leaves look really bad, they look good after you soak them. These ones kind of look purple. So I'm just going to take that off. See, it kind of looks a little bad there. So those ones I'm not going to put in there. That one's all purple, but it looks good. After they soak in the water, it takes all that off and it plumps them up. So they look pretty good after they're soaked. So let's just take those. Put those in there. See, they look really good. I put all the okra in there. I'm just going to shred that stem right out of there. And then at the very end, I just kind of tear them up. They usually sell mustard greens in the store. They'll sell collard greens. What's the other one? Kale, chard. So I'm just going to shred these up like this. Just into bite size. I always tear mine. And I looked over them pretty good, but that was weird. That's why you want to examine your food when you bring it out of the garden, because sometimes there's hitchhikers on your leaves, especially leaves. You really want to soak them good, look at them, handle them really good. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to tear these up. Just tear them up. All right, guys, so I tore those greens up. And now I'm going to take this little knife. And chop these. I'm just going to peel these. These are turnips. That's a turnip. I had to buy them from the store. I didn't grow any turnips, but that part's not garden to table. But just peel them. See, little turnip buttons. And then I'm going to chop them up and put them in here. You can chop them how you like them. I'm just going to chop them like this. They're really hard. They're harder than normal potatoes. Don't do this at home. I should probably just put them in a pan and maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to chop these and then we'll put the rest of the ingredients in. And we're probably going to cook these for about 2.5 hours. Hey guys, I'm going to cook these greens. I'm filled it up with water. I shredded the greens. I'm going to put it on a medium-low heat. So, remember I started some of those. So I'm just going to add the rest of these turnips. I chopped them up. I want to say there are maybe 2 cups of turnip buttons in there. Let's stir that up. And then I'm going to put about, that's a lot of garlic, but I might put half of that. I'm only going to put half of that. I chopped too many. So we'll put about that many. I left some. Actually, that was 3 pieces of garlic off of a clove. So I want to say we put 2 of those in there. They were big pieces. Then I'm going to put about 3/4 of a cup of onions in there. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of garlic salt. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm going to stir it up. Oh, and I'm going to put some red pepper in here. Okay, guys, so I'm going to put a little bit, I always get these from the pizza place. That's why I say that's where you get them. And I'm going to put just a little bit in there. Probably about a half a teaspoon. Just to put some heat in this. And then I'm just going to sprinkle some salt. This is regular old sea salt. And we're going to let that cook. I'm going to keep stirring it and checking on it. And we're just going to let this cook for about 2.5 hours. And we'll check it periodically. Okay, guys, so this has been cooking for about a half hour. We'll take the lid off. And it's just cooking a little too fast. But it's looking really good. Just feeling those turnips. They're still really hard, so, but it's looking good. I'm going to turn this down to low and kind of cock the lid to the side, let some of the steam out. So we'll check this in about another half hour. Hey guys, here's my greens, my broccoli greens and my turnips. This has been cooking for about 2 hours now. And let's test one of these potatoes. It's getting there. I'm going to leave it a little longer. Of course, I'm cooking this really slow, so it's tender. The slower you cook, sometimes the better it is. So we'll come back to this. See you soon. So guys, these look done. These look done. Let's test it with a fork. Yeah, those are chopping. See? Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to serve a plate. Hey guys, so this is totally a vegan dish. It's from garden to table. I picked these broccoli greens out of my garden and I added some turnips, onions, some garlic, red pepper, and then I made a bed of rice. And then on top of that I have black-eyed peas, there's okra, carrots, celery. Really good. Bye guys.